Sleeping in freezing temperatures without modern heating seems impossible, but for the Inuit, it's just a way of life. In the Arctic, where winter temperatures can drop as low as -93 degrees Fahrenheit or -69 degrees Celsius, the cold isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. Without gas, electricity, or even wood for fires, staying warm through the night requires knowledge, skill, and a deep understanding of the environment. For thousands of years, the Inuit have survived these brutal conditions. While most people rely on insulated homes and thick blankets, the Inuit use traditional methods that might surprise you. Their way of sleeping isn't just about staying warm, it's about working with nature instead of against it. So, how do they do it? How can anyone sleep in temperatures colder than Antarctica without freezing? The secret is a combination of knowledge, skill, and adaptations that have been perfected over generations. Every detail matters. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating ways the Inuit keep warm at night, even in some of the coldest places on Earth. Their survival methods are simple yet incredibly effective, and they might even challenge what you thought you knew about staying warm. Imagine facing the most extreme conditions on Earth. Could you survive? Before we dive in, tap that like button, subscribe for more jaw-dropping survival stories, and let us know in the comments, what's the coldest weather you've ever endured? Now, let's begin. When people think of the Arctic, they often picture igloos, small dome-shaped structures made of snow. But these aren't just simple piles of ice. They are carefully engineered shelters designed to trap warmth and keep the cold out. In fact, when built properly, the inside of an igloo can be over 50 degrees warmer than the air outside, all without any fire or heating source. So, how does a shelter made of snow keep people warm? The answer lies in the unique insulating properties of snow itself. Snow is full of tiny air pockets that slow down heat transfer, meaning that once body heat warms the inside of the igloo, the warmth stays trapped. The entrance is usually built lower than the main living area, keeping cold air near the ground while warm air rises and fills the space. But igloos aren't the only shelters the Inuit use. They also build Qarmaqs, which are semi-permanent homes made from a mix of materials like stone, sod, and animal skins. Unlike igloos, Qarmaqs provide more protection from wind and are often used during seasonal transitions. Some Qarmaqs even have windows made from sheets of ice or dried animal intestines, letting in light while keeping the cold out. These shelters are designed for survival. Whether traveling across the frozen tundra or settling in for a long winter, the Inuit have perfected the art of building homes that work with nature rather than against it. Staying warm in extreme cold isn't just about shelter, it's also about what you wear. In the Arctic, where temperatures can drop to deadly levels, the wrong clothing can be fatal. The Inuit have developed clothing made from natural materials that provide better insulation than most modern winter gear. One of the best materials for warmth is caribou skin. Unlike other animal furs, caribou hair is hollow, trapping air inside and creating an incredibly effective layer of insulation. Inuit clothing is designed in layers, with the fur facing inward to keep body heat close. A second layer is sometimes worn with the fur facing outward, offering extra warmth and wind resistance. Another key material is sealskin, which is used for boots and mittens. Sealskin is not only warm, but also waterproof, protecting against the damp cold that can be just as dangerous as the freezing air. For added warmth, boots are lined with dried grass or additional fur to keep feet dry and insulated. But clothing alone isn't enough. The Inuit also understand the importance of keeping dry. Sweat can freeze quickly in extreme temperatures. That's why they adjust their layers based on activity, avoiding overheating and staying dry to prevent deadly frostbite or hypothermia. Through generations of experience, the Inuit have developed a clothing system that allows them to sleep, travel, and survive in freezing temperatures, all without modern fabrics or technology. Even with warm clothing and a well-built shelter, sleeping in Arctic temperatures still requires special techniques. The Inuit don't just rely on their environment, they use smart sleeping habits to maximize warmth and conserve energy. One key method is sleeping on raised platforms. Inside an igloo or Qarmaq, sleeping directly on the ice or frozen ground would steal body heat. Instead, the Inuit build platforms out of packed snow, covered with animal furs like caribou or polar bear skins. These materials provide natural insulation, keeping the cold from seeping up from below. Another important practice is co-sleeping. In extreme cold, body heat is one of the best sources of warmth. Families often sleep close together, sharing heat beneath thick fur blankets. This isn't just for comfort, it's a survival strategy. The more bodies in a small space, the warmer the air inside the shelter stays. The Inuit also adjust their sleeping positions depending on the weather. Curling into a fetal position helps trap body heat, while lying close to others reduces heat loss. In some cases, dogs, especially sled dogs, were brought into shelters for extra warmth. Every detail, from what they sleep on to how they position themselves, is carefully thought out to ensure survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. The Inuit diet also plays a huge role in keeping their bodies warm, helping them generate heat from within. Unlike modern diets, the Inuit traditionally eat a diet that is high in fat and protein, mostly from marine animals like seals, whales, and fish. These foods provide the energy needed to maintain body heat in freezing temperatures. Fat, in particular, is crucial because it burns slowly and produces more heat compared to other nutrients. One of the most important foods is seal blubber, which is packed with calories and essential nutrients. This high-fat food fuels their metabolism, keeping their bodies running efficiently, even in extreme cold. Whale blubber, known as muktuk, is also a common source of warmth and energy. Another key factor is the thermogenic effect of protein. When the Inuit eat fresh meat, their bodies burn more calories to digest it, generating additional heat. This natural heating process is essential for survival in sub-zero temperatures. Hydration is just as important. While there's plenty of snow around, eating snow can actually lower body temperature. Instead, the Inuit melt ice or drink warm broths made from boiled meat or fish. This helps keep the body hydrated and warm from the inside out. By consuming high-energy, nutrient-rich foods, the Inuit don't just survive the cold, they thrive in it. Their traditional diet is a perfect example of how food isn't just fuel, but a tool for survival. The Inuit don't just rely on their environment, they work with it, using skills and techniques that have been perfected over time. One of the most important survival strategies is shared knowledge. Elders teach younger generations how to build shelters, dress for the cold, and hunt for food. This isn't just casual advice, it's life-saving wisdom that ensures each new generation knows how to stay warm and safe in freezing temperatures. Another key practice is constant movement. Unlike people in modern heated homes, the Inuit don't stay still for long periods in the cold. Even inside their shelters, they move around frequently to keep blood flowing and body heat up. When traveling outside, they take short breaks instead of resting too long, which helps prevent their bodies from cooling down too much. The Inuit also practice heat conservation in daily life. For example, they minimize unnecessary exposure by only uncovering small parts of their skin when needed. When handling food or tools, they use their sleeves or mittens instead of bare hands, preventing heat loss. Even their social structure helps with warmth. Community living is essential, as people often share living spaces to conserve heat. The more bodies in a shelter, the warmer it stays, and cooperation ensures that everyone contributes to maintaining warmth and survival. The Inuit have built a way of life that allows them to thrive in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Surviving and sleeping in minus 93 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 69 degrees Celsius without gas or electricity may seem impossible, but for the Inuit, it's real life. Through a deep understanding of their environment, they have developed ingenious solutions that allow them to stay warm in one of the coldest places on Earth. Their shelters, like igloos and Qarmaqs, are designed to trap heat and protect against the wind, while their layered clothing, made from caribou and seal skins, provides superior insulation. Their sleeping arrangements, such as raised platforms and co-sleeping, help conserve body heat. Even their diet, rich in fats and proteins, keeps their metabolism running at high levels to generate warmth. Beyond the physical adaptations, their cultural practices play a crucial role. From sharing knowledge to staying active and living in close-knit communities, every aspect of their lifestyle is shaped by the need to stay warm. The Inuits' ability to survive and sleep in such extreme conditions is a testament to human resilience and adaptability. Their traditions prove that with the right knowledge and skills, even the harshest environments can be turned into a home. Survival is all about resilience. What's the most mind-blowing survival fact you learned today? Drop it in the comments. Make sure to subscribe for more unbelievable stories. Hit the like button to support the channel, and we'll catch you in the next adventure.